Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and welcome back to another episode where I seem to suffer every single Saturday. It's basically gotten to the point where I don't check the polls. I just didn't even check the results because I know. I know that the top 5 best workshop game modes are not going to be voted for, but guess what? That means I get to do the top 5 episode that I want to do, technically, because I can just plan for whatever top 5 episode, put it on the poll, know that that's going to get picked, and then do that for that week. So y'all just making my day. After I cry, obviously. But now that my rant's done, welcome everybody to the top 5 series, where this time around, we're gonna be looking at the best duo heroes in Overwatch. There have been a lot of heroes used in tandem with each other, whether it's because they have great ultimate combinations, because their abilities work well with each other, or one just desperately needs a pocket and you really can't use them with anybody else, so that's why they're a perfect couple. But either way, these duo heroes are so popular to the point where there are compositions used around them, nerfs and buffs transpire from these duo heroes, or some famous memes that we cry about every single night because, oh, those duo heroes take no skill. Why are you pocketing the fair? Because you get boosted! So I figured it's time to look at the best of the best, but not until we get it. Just vote in the top red arrow. You know, in fact, no. Change that red arrow to a green arrow and then vote in the top right-hand corner for the top 5 most annoying heroes in Overwatch. Y'all are annoying me, so I figured let's look at the most annoying heroes in the game that you guys probably play. But now that that's all said and done, let's begin ranking the top 5 best heroes to be used, specifically with other heroes. And the way that I went about making this list is that if a hero can be used by themselves and be okay, but after they start to combine their ultimates, or their abilities, or their primary forms of fire with another hero in the game and become a big giant powerhouse that cannot be stopped, then that is what makes them a great duo hero. And in the case for the number 5 spot, this really isn't the most popular duo hero, but let me just explain. At number 5, it's gonna be Zarya and Genji. Zarya has the potential to be a great duo hero, but it's all because of her graviton. Her ultimate is the greatest setup ult in the game, so why did I choose Genji's ultimate when I have something like a Junkrat tire, or a Reaper die ult, or heck, even a Somber EMP? Come on now, Genji Blade and Zarya Grav is the coolest ultimate combination in the game, specifically when it's involving Zarya's ultimate. Again, this is a hero duo that your mind doesn't automatically think about when you think about heroes being used together. But in execution, when you throw the Zarya Grav and your Genji has his blade that he probably spent all day trying to get, and now is the perfect moment, and he goes in, he is guaranteed at least 1 kill. But if he's good, he can get maybe 4 kills, if not a full team wipe. This is a case where it's so easy to do work with Genji to the point where, yeah, this is probably the most popular, the most easiest, and the coolest ultimate combination involving Zarya's Grav. Again, Zarya has a lot of potential to duo and combo with, but that's just because she has a lot of flings with other people. And we all know what we call the person that has a lot of flings with other people. A person that has a lot of flings with other people. We don't slut shame here, guys, okay? Just because Zarya can be with multiple people doesn't make her a slut, and doesn't make anybody that plays Zarya a slut. Except for people that play Hanzo. Y'all a bunch of sluts. But at the number 4 spot are gonna be 2 heroes that are becoming a little bit more popular due to the fact that this specific composition is making a comeback. And what I'm talking about is gonna be Lucio and Winston in the dive composition. Dive was the meta in Overwatch before GOATs took over, and what this involved was the use of a Lucio and Winston specifically. Yeah, you could play around with other heroes like maybe a D.Va or a Zarya, or maybe a Genji and a Tracer, but you needed these 2 heroes due to the fact that Lucio helped speed everybody, whether they were a fast or a slow hero, and what Winston did was dive the enemy back line, whether it was a squishy healer or maybe a sniper. If you didn't have either of these 2 heroes, you're not running dive. I don't care what anybody says, but you can't really run a Reinhardt in dive because the dive part, literally the dive part, comes from Winston's jump, from his dive. And Lucio, I mean, Lucio's just always been a meta hero, but especially in this, man, this is just such a good way for you to bomb rush a specific hero. If you did want to take out a Widowmaker, if you did want to take out a Zenyatta, well, everybody can get involved in the fight because of Lucio's speed boost ability. There's not much else to say about this duo composition other than the fact that Lucio allowed for everybody to be fast and help support the Winston. If you didn't have the Lucio, Winston is not going to be able to get the support that he needs, which means that he's just going to be feeding, and if Winston didn't have the Lucio, well, then you're more than likely just playing World of Tanks or playing something else. But with these two heroes in this universe, you're able to go and dive whoever you want, support your Winston, support your whole entire team, get the kill, go back to payload, win the fight, and cry because nothing else matters in life. But with every single duo, you're gonna have that cheese comp, you're gonna have that cancer comp, and at the number 3 spot, it's gonna be both of those things. Because after this hero lost his personal shield, he needed a replacement, and he found a bigger one. A much bigger one and a better one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Reinhardt and Bastion in the Protect the President or the Pirate Ship comp. Before the addition of Orisa, if you were on Route 66 or on Dorado and you just want to melt the enemy team or scare them because they can hear this in the distance, then you were going to call on 2 specific heroes, the big giant omnic tank named Bastion that likes birds, and a German man with a giant hammer and a loud voice. It's kind of a weird combination of heroes because you wouldn't expect these 2 heroes to work together, but when they do work together, you're going to be able to provide the Bastion a lot of protection that more than likely won't get destroyed because, we can't shoot the shield. Well, why can't we shoot the shield? Because I'm bad at shooting a shield. How are you bad at shooting a shield? This is a perfect example where if Bastion is played by himself, it's very, very difficult to succeed with due to the fact that there are so many vulnerabilities that plague him. It's still possible, but he doesn't have a lot of protection when you are using the upside of Bastion, when he's in turret mode. But if you do give him another hero that can give him a lot of protection, yeah, there's really no downside because you have all the damage that you need and you have protection with him. So that's why Reinhardt is so perfect to be used with Bastion. Some people might argue with Orisa, but spoiler alert, at the number 2 spot, Orisa is going to be used, and I didn't want to repeat heroes in this video. So that's why I really like Bastion with Reinhardt, but I also really like the possible ult combination potential with an Earthshatter and a Bastion tank ult. If you use those 2 ultimates together, there is nothing stopping it, except a D.Va. But if they don't have a D.Va, then it'll probably already be easy to use Bastion to begin with, so you probably won't need to combine ultimates, but I still like the idea of it, okay? This composition wins on tilt alone, and I love it. And now moving on to the second best duo heroes in Overwatch. This is going to be a combination of heroes that saw a spike in popularity recently, and it's probably going to inspire a lot of nerfs, buffs, and reworks in the future due to the fact that it's so hard to balance 2 heroes when they're individual heroes to begin with. This is going to be Roadhog and Orisa in their pulled pork combination. Pulled pork is very simple. If they have an Orisa, you shoot your Orisa ult above the Orisa shield, you pull them, and the Roadhog throws his hook towards the shiny green ball, and he pulls whoever he's gonna get, because you're guaranteed to at least get someone. If it's the Orisa, awesome. If it's the soldier, awesome. But anyone is okay because that's what pulled pork is all about. You're not really aiming for anyone specifically, you're just hoping for an easy hook and hoping they don't have Fortify and hoping they don't have a Zarya bubble to protect 3 or 4 of the people being pulled from the shield area. This is a perfect case where both of these heroes need each other. Roadhog not only needs the Orisa ult, but he also needs the shield to make sure that he's not feeding the enemy team ultimate charge. Orisa needs someone to be able to capitalize on the ult ability, and without it, well, it's just basically them being pulled. And together, when they combine their abilities, it calls for a cheap tactic! If you can't tell, this video is getting me extremely heated, but especially with these 2 specific heroes, because this combination of heroes is so easy to pull off. It just requires chemistry, and I wish I had someone in my life that not only appreciated who I am as a person, that loved and appreciated my personality, but also appreciated the Overwatch player inside of me to the point where they can go in a competitive with me, we can pick an Orisa and a Hawk together, use a couple abilities, and guarantee us a win. But guess what? I don't. I use the excuse that I don't want to see any boosted comments, but we all know why I don't have that one person in my life. Okay, we don't need to go into detail. But going back to what actually matters, pulled pork. Yeah, this is a really easy combination. But even though it's an easy combination to pull off, you'd be surprised at how many people think it is easy, pick these 2 heroes, and suck complete dog nuts with these 2 heroes. And it's not really hard. It's really not, but it is hard. It is hard. I don't know why. People make it look so easy, and it is easy. But then when you do it, it's not easy. I don't get it. But you might also think that it's just the pulled pork aspect about these 2 heroes that is great. No. All right. Orisa's ult with Roadhog ult is extremely powerful as well. You can burn down any shield, burn down any tank, burn down anybody that you want because Roadhog's ult is so powerful with that little boost. Not only do these 2 heroes benefit each other right at the get-go with that big giant shield protecting your big belly, but it allows you to secure easy kills as well and also have ultimate combination potential. And you also might tilt the enemy team, which is always what you should aspire to do whenever you are doing with your friend or with your e-girl that you meet on Discord that's just ultimately gonna leave you for an Overwatch player because you're not making any bread. Are you making any bread? But it doesn't take the #1 spot because it's not the original duo hero. When you clicked on this video, you knew these two heroes were gonna be somewhere on this list. You knew they were probably gonna take the #1 spot because when you think of duo hero compositions, you think of these two heroes. These are the first and probably the original heroes that created a name whenever you use two heroes together. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Pharah and Mercy and the Pharmacy composition. This is the kind of love that I want, where I can't live without my partner, but my partner could probably do better than me. But she chose me. She wants me to succeed. She wants me to chase after my dreams. And because of her love and support, I'm going to be very, very mediocre because, my God, I suck with Pharah. If you play Pharah without a Mercy, you deserve your own ESPN documentary because you are hurting yourself through the hardest times ever. Because whenever I see a Pharah without a Mercy and I'm playing Soldier, I'm just drooling at the mouth because I know it's going to be so easy to take out because she is so vulnerable. She's the only hero in the game that can fly in the sky and stay in the sky. Yeah, D.Va does have her boosters and technically Sigma and Zenyatta are Mercy, she can fly, but she can't stay in the sky unless she has a target that is always in the sky. And cue the Pharah, cue the lesbian fan fiction that everybody makes about Pharmacy because this is the best and most popular duo composition in the world. They cannot live without each other, kinda, at least in the case of Pharah, but give her a Mercy and she's gonna be an unstoppable force to the point where everyone's yelling at you if you're hit scan. Dan, why aren't you taking out the Pharah? It's so easy to take out the Pharah. Well, why don't you take out the Pharah, Symmetra? Why don't you help me out, Reinhardt? There are more heroes that y'all could be playing because guess what? I could be 30,000 feet away from her, but just because she has 2 rockets that direct impact me and my 3 bullets that connect to her head didn't do anything because she just got healed up, yeah, it's gonna be kind of difficult to take out. And don't even get me started when that little blue beam is connected to that flying girl whenever she's ulting. That's gonna literally team wipe everybody. I don't think I need to talk about this anymore. This is the best combination of heroes in Overwatch. The memes, the effectiveness, the beauty of Pharmacy in the sky, and the tiltiness that comes afterwards is what makes this the best dynamic duo in the game. But please let me know what 2 heroes you think are the best in the game when used together. It could possibly be, I don't know, Mei and Lucio, maybe Lucio and Symmetra, maybe Lucio and Lucio's used a lot, man, but just let me know. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.